as we break right through.
Let's be honest, when you hear the words corporate training, what do you think of? Awkward icebreakers, maybe some trust falls. Most of these team building events, they feel like a nice little escape, but they don't actually prepare us for the real challenges of the modern workplace. Well, today, we're exploring a completely different approach, one that trains both the mind and the body for the unpredictable pressures we all face every single day. So here's the game plan for our explainer. First, we'll dig into exactly why most training just falls flat. Then, we're going to introduce a really powerful new philosophy that connects the mind and body. We'll see what it actually looks like in action and discover how this whole approach not only transforms the workplace, but can genuinely level up your entire life. All right, let's get right to the heart of the problem. Most corporate training is, well, it's a box-ticking exercise, isn't it? It's predictable, often pretty uninspired, and it fails to build the one thing teams actually need when things go wrong: genuine resilience. I really want you to think about this for a second. Why do so many of these events just miss the mark? I mean, you might have a fun day out of the office, and that's great, but does it really change how your team handles the pressure when a major project goes completely off the rails? And that right there is the core issue. These activities are like a Band-Aid. They might treat the symptom of stress for a day, but they don't get to the root cause. They don't build the functional skills needed to handle that pressure when it inevitably comes back. It ends up being a pleasant expense, sure, but it doesn't build any lasting capability. Now, this is where the problem gets grounded in a pretty stark reality. According to a massive study across the EU, a staggering 1 in 8 workers report dealing with adverse social behavior. And we're talking about everything from verbal abuse to threats. So this isn't some abstract HR metric. This is a daily reality that makes training for resilience an absolute necessity, not just a nice-to-have perk. So, if the old model is broken, what's the alternative? Well, this brings us to a whole new paradigm, a philosophy built on a simple but incredibly powerful idea, that a sound body and a sound mind aren't separate things. They're deeply, deeply interconnected. The core of this whole approach is something called functional education. Unlike memorizing facts for a test, this is all about building skills you can use immediately, especially when things get messy and unpredictable. It's about closing that huge gap between what you learn and what you actually do. This is the guiding motto, and it just captures the philosophy perfectly. It's all about recognizing that you can't separate your mental capacity from your physical capacity. True strength, from this point of view, isn't just about how much you can lift, it's about building mental resilience, right alongside physical fitness. And this illustrates the concept brilliantly. Think about a bicep curl. It isolates one muscle. It has its place for sure. But a pull-up forces your entire body to work together as one cohesive system. It builds real, transferable strength you can actually use. This training applies that exact same principle to your team's mental and collaborative skills. So, what does this actually look like in practice? Let's deconstruct the core methods. And while we're at it, let's bust a few common myths about what these disciplines are really all about. First up, parkour. And let's be super clear. This has nothing to do with those death-defying viral videos. Real parkour is the art of intelligent movement. It's a mental model for looking at an obstacle, rationally sizing it up, and finding the most creative, efficient way through. It literally trains your brain to navigate uncertainty. Next, let's talk about self-defense, because its purpose is so often misunderstood. The goal is not to create fighters. It's actually the exact opposite. The real focus is on empowerment. Building the awareness to spot trouble early, the skills to de-escalate conflict, and the confidence to simply and safely remove yourself from a bad situation. It's about control, not confrontation. And finally, functional fitness. This isn't about mindlessly running on a treadmill. It's designed to be an adventure of self-discovery. By using variety, partner exercises, and collaborative challenges, it breaks the monotony of standard workouts and builds systemic strength that actually helps you in your daily life. Okay, this is the crucial question, right? How does learning to navigate a physical wall translate to navigating a project crisis at work? Well, the answer lies in how our brains are wired. The answer is a powerful principle called cognitive transfer. The mental model you develop to calmly assess a physical obstacle, to see pathways instead of barriers, is the exact same framework you use to navigate a budget crisis. You are literally training your brain to override that panic response and shift into a rational, creative problem-solving mode. And the payoff is huge for everyone.
For the organization, this means fewer incidents, lower burnout and turnover, and stronger, more cohesive teams. For the employee, it means better stress management, more confidence, and an enhanced ability to solve problems creatively. It's a strategic investment with a clear and powerful return.
When you pull all of this together, you realize we're talking about something much deeper than a one-off workshop. This is a holistic system designed for growth that extends far, far beyond the office walls. And this quote just captures the end goal perfectly. We're talking about a broader transformation here. It's about cultivating skills that apply everywhere, giving you a toolkit for any challenge that comes your way, not just about lifting a heavier weight. So as you think about your own team's development, ask yourself this: is your current approach just a pleasant break from the office, or is it truly building the functional skills your team needs, not just to survive the modern workplace, but to conquer it?
By experience, we shine so bright in lifelong learning. We believe, borderless design we ever achieve. Every achieve. Insects, the world is ours to see. A brighter future.